Hey guys, this is Daniel Spencer. The wife pointed out to me that I am in fact collecting these things instead of selling them. So I am actually I got to make it a point to do this. So um, this one, I love this handguard. I've been kind of tempted to keep do the carry handle and fixed front and keep it or whatever, but I don't know, man. Somebody needs to have this. I like this. So I found out the reason I can't use the pop-up sights on it, which makes me, pretty much stick with the carry handle if I'm doing that. Can't use pop-ups on it because this won't let them fold down all the way. But look how badass that is. Look, it fits it like it's made for the low pro. So low pros are awesome. If you've never had a low pro, see, they don't get in your sight picture. So that's why, see, they're a low. They're made to be mounted on top, and your scope to see over them. So, so like, all right, I want to say something real quick. I'm not gonna sell something without a backup sighting system. Like a duty rifle needs to have iron sights for backup, right? Because EMPs can happen and knock out anything that's electronic. But I still think in less lethal, you should have a backup. It don't necessarily have to be iron sights because I realize a lot of people don't want them, don't know how to use them or whatever. I'm a marksman. I've been a shooter since I was a kid. The first thing that you should learn if you're going to be a shooter is how to shoot with open sights. But I digress because I get it. I get it. People are just trying to get something they can use easily. I do want to say one thing though. I heard somebody saying that red dots are faster. Yes and no. Red dots are faster target acquisition because with open sights, you have to line up your front and your rear with the target, so you're actually lining up 3 things versus 2 things. With the red dot, you only put the red dot on the target. That's it. And it doesn't matter where your head is. Like, you can move whatever. As long as you can see the red dot and it's on the target, it'll hit it. So you do not have to have that extra time to line up something on the rifle as well. But here's what people are not thinking about. In a home defense situation, you're going to have something like in the corner of your bedroom or nightstand or something like that. So unless you have something that's motion activated, then if it's not motion activated, you got to actually have an extra step. You have to turn it on. So, in the dark, in the middle of the night, if you have to actually turn something on before you can use it, then in that case, now provided you know how to use open sights, obviously, then open sights are faster. So I just want to clarify that for anybody that don't understand how all this stuff works. Because well, anyway, anybody, I encourage you to get an upgrade to a carbon fiber tank because you get more shots out of it. I'm going to offer that with anything that I sell. Now, I encourage you to do that because I think you need it, and they're awesome. And it's the Hero carbon fiber tanks, and anybody that's serious with this is pretty much using them, and they're great. You don't have to refill them as much. You get no more power, just more shots. Still fits in the factory buttstock and everything like that. Now, here's what I'm going to do, though. I feel that you guys need this, but it's an expensive accessory. I'm going to lose money on them. If you want one, I'm going to put one on for $200, okay? They cost me minimum of $225. Some of them I paid more than that for. But I've got a few of them, and I will put one on anything I sell until I run out of them for $200. So I'm actually losing money by upselling you on a better accessory. Neener. So, this I can also I can Velcro that to where it doesn't have the Ranger band and everything if somebody wants it. I'm not gonna stick it on there or whatever because so two out of the last 4 things I posted, and it's kind of why I've been discouraged and not really posting stuff or whatever. But 2 out of the 4 things that I posted, somebody has not wanted what I posted, but has wanted me to build them something custom. And I'm not going to tell people that follow me, no, I'm not going to build you something custom and then let somebody mess up a potential sale and reward them by doing something custom. And the one time I kind of tried to do that, then the person wasn't even in the market right now anyway. So Definitely not, definitely these are, I'm not going to tell anybody this stuff's sold until I'm actually paid for it, because people like to be able to see the videos of the stuff that they bought and show their friends or whatever. And nobody wants to show somebody a video where it was for sale, then it wasn't, then it was, and it looks like it's secondhand goods. People draw their own conclusions on stuff. So if a sale doesn't go through, half of the people are going to think that something's wrong on my end, and the other half of the people are going to think that the person just couldn't afford it. So I don't want half of the people thinking that I, tried to screw somebody over or whatever. So the only two sales of mine that have, the only two things that I've said were sold and then were not sold has been because the persons wanting them have not wanted the one that they said they wanted. They wanted something different. So just bear in mind, this is the one that's for sale right now. There's going to be a lot of stuff. I'm going to show you guys stuff way more often. So if you don't like this, stick around. And so like Ivy, Ivy got her water muddied because somebody said they'd take her and whatever. I'm not going to repost Ivy. Ivy exists no more. That's what's left of Ivy. Now that's on this. So Ivy's dead, basically. Somebody killed Ivy. And that's just, I just don't feel that that's right to the customer that does end up with something. I wouldn't want that. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm being stupid, but I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to pay this much for something that somebody's got, somebody else wanted, but then for some reason didn't want, I don't know. Like I say, maybe I'm crazy, whatever. But, all right. So $2,200. This is Mary Jane. I've taken the barrel tip off. You're going to get about, 44, 46 joules. Basically, it's going to get what any of these get with a mil sig O-ring and a factory barrel. I'm not shimming tanks and any of that kind of stuff because I'm selling reliable home defense. I mean, this is, going to shoot through a freaking Copper Chef skillet. I believe it's going to do the job. Now, the shorties are going to hit about 50, 51 joules. And again, that's like, I saw June had one posted on the group at 51 joules. That's exactly what I'm getting out of the one I'm going to post later too. So that's just, pretty much what it's like. There's not people out there that are better at putting in O-rings and get more power or something. It's, you've got kind of a X amount of things that you do to these things, and you kind of got one category and then you go into the other, and, I built one for, extreme power, and I wasn't planning on selling it, but you're welcome, Donnie. But the Joker was not intended to be sold, or I wouldn't have, jacked it up that much. And that's why I, hooked Donnie up with another tank to, take out some other power without having to mess with the screw. But anyway, this one, this is a really nice, it's a sexy build for one thing, but, very good ergonomics. You select, your strobe, laser, whatever you can cut it on the side. You can cut either one or both or whatever, and then this is going to control whatever you've selected here. So you can, use this for fast, whatever. So these use CR2, so the battery life is excellent and easy to find if you need to replace them. I'll put Velcro on this if you don't want the Ranger band. Some people would rather just do Ranger bands, but that's up to you guys. I'll add a sling if you want me to add a sling. That'll be somewhere around 70 or whatever. It'll be exactly what the materials cost me. I don't jack up any accessories. So that was $200. I've got a few of those. I've paid somewhere between 100 and 130 for that. Those are like 30. Like I say, the tank, I'm actually going to lose money on the tank if you want the carbon fiber tank. So, all right, 2,200. Email will be in the description. And there you go. And this is a brand new one. Comes with short mag, long mags. One short mag, the two long mags. And there you go. Hey, and guys, remember, like and subscribe. And thank you guys for everything. Thanks for all the kind words and the support. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And if there's any of my long-term supporters and stuff out there that are currently in the market for something, and I'm saying, people that I've been talking to for, people I'm going to recognize. If any of you guys are out there and you've been waiting on something and people have called stuff before you and it's, Also, email me, let me know, and I'm going to try to do something for you guys that have been hanging out for a long time and wanting something. So email me if you're one of those long-termers. But guys, now, you know, this is the email invitation is for people wanting to buy this, and my long-term people that I've put off forever. The email's not to, hey, I don't want that, but bill me this. So I'm gonna be putting up stuff. I promise. We're gonna be moving stuff. So there's gonna be stuff. There's gonna be a shorty later today, and we're gonna be, you're gonna see different stuff. And if this doesn't sell, like in 24 hours, if this doesn't sell, I'll recycle it, because if nobody's gonna buy it in 24 hours, there's no point in leaving it around. So, but it is cool. It's really cool. All right, good times.